Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your August 2023 general monthly reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. And thank you to my returning viewers and subscribers for being so patient and understanding with me. I know there's been a gap in my uploads. I've had a lot of changes in schedule and a lot of stuff going on in the household, but I'm working out a new schedule for upload, so you will still get your monthly reading. I will probably do a mid-month bonus, and I think I'm going to do the weekly readings live. So if you want to catch your weekly reading on a live, make sure that you give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure your notifications are turned on so you don't miss a live reading. All right, let's see. You've got quite a few major arcanas. This is the beginning, middle, and ending of the month in August. Let's see what the energy oracle has for you here. The Judgment card, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups at the beginning of the month, the Sun card and the World card. Beautiful combination, along with the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Devil card at the end of the month. Now remember, towards the end of the month, we are going through Mercury retrograde. So if you happen to have any of those hiccups, where you may have Virgo or Gemini in your chart, you may see some things going on here. But you know what? The thinking woman, that is your energy, Aquarius. That is like the Queen of Swords. So I do have this very strong sense of being in your power. Yes. The card of appreciation. And let's see one more card. Beautiful. Door to romance. Okay. I heard someone's going to get a little freaky here, freaky deaky towards the end of the month, or, find some passion back into your life. Also, I will be pulling 3 Angel Answers Oracle after I've done this part, where you can ask Spirit 3 questions or 1 big detailed question, and I will pull cards from the Angel Answers Oracle to clarify your question. So here we go. The thinking woman, like I said, this is very much like Queen of Swords energy. That is your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be you. It could be someone that you are talking to, someone that's got a lot of knowledge and wisdom, someone who can help you. I'm hearing to transform and transmute, whether it's like stuck energy, whether it feels like you've been unable to turn the page onto the next chapter in your life. If you have felt like there's some sort of stagnancy, but you can't pinpoint why things haven't changed for you, if there's still like remnants of past hurts or pains or unresolved emotional heartache, right? It just feels like if it feels like mentally you're like, I've let it go, I'm over it, that I'm no longer harping over anything like that. But unfortunately, when we have big trauma or ongoing trauma, right? Maybe it wasn't one big huge event, maybe it was several small events for a long ongoing period of time. You can't expect to heal and get over that faster than what it actually took. It can also be that there were quite a few traumatic events that felt like it was ongoing for a long period of time. They tend to leave deeper and energetic wounds that can be can need some deeper healing, and it's not just enough to sometimes in these situations it's not just enough to like say, well, I've forgiven, I've forgotten, I've moved on. Your body keeps score. Your body remembers traumatic events, things that have happened. And even if you feel like, well, that doesn't even cross my mind anymore, I feel like at times it may not cross your mind in the sense where it's happening now, but your subconscious mind is also feeling a bit scarred from, things from the past. So you may be replaying certain scenarios or situations, or having the same type of main characters, like for example in your dream, where it feels like it's a parallel universe, where it feels like, same thing, different story, or same story, like different timeline. It feels like you're going through something similar all over again. I feel like if you haven't done anything, some of you may be interested in getting something done, like tapping into your Akashic records. Maybe you're learning how to do that to help others tap into their Akashic records. Maybe that is something that you have been thinking about having done, right? You have been really looking into maybe taking a deep dive of perhaps past life wounds, traumas, and how they connect with where you are at this time. I do feel like there is this opportunity for reconciliation. I feel like it's almost like this endless cycle. And when I said that, I just felt like my heart beating suddenly, like super quickly. Like maybe some of you have anxiety, or it brings about anxiety, but it's almost like a nervousness. I guess anxiety would be the best way I can describe it, is that when things like this start flooding back into your memory, into the present moment, it's like you almost get angry, you almost get mad, whether it's at yourself or the situation, or perhaps at others, that you were reminded of something and you're just like, can I just please go move on with my life and live my happily ever after? Why do you got to bring up old shit for, right? Why do you got to bring up, things that are irrelevant to my life right now? But your personal experiences, regardless of when they happened, really are relevant, even if you feel like they don't bring any value to the current moment. They're relevant if you have to do some deeper healing. So I do feel like you may benefit from someone who can help heal and rewrite the past, okay? And I know you're probably thinking, what the hell is this chick talking about? But yeah, you can go back, in meditation, in a healing session, in a hypnosis session, an energetic session, and, go back to the most prominent part where you felt was the biggest imprint, that left the biggest energetic imprint, wound, whatever it may be to you. Now, if you're not necessarily ready to replay that or go back to that, then I would definitely suggest, seeking professional help, because I am not a medical doctor or therapist or anything like that. But you can definitely go backwards in meditation and, rewrite your story. Literally rewrite your story in your subconscious. Give it a new ending. Give it a new outcome. Whereas you come out of it healed, and you no longer have to worry about any type of energetic wounds that it may have left behind. Because even if you feel like you have healed, if people can still pick up on that energetic vibe, on that energetic wound, then you're still carrying something here, okay? The Judgment card, the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk, and it's like, I don't want to replay this situation. I don't want to go over things over and over again, trying to figure out why. And I feel like there's this energy of frustration and wanting to move past it, and why can't you just put it behind you like it never happened? There is deeper meaning as to why you have to dig deeper, and only you can answer that when you get to that point. I would definitely look into someone who can help you facilitate that deeper meaning, to help you go into some sort of energetic healing or Akashic records or past life regression, okay? I do feel that some of you that have experienced things like that can benefit from that. The Ten of Cups, that's your happily ever after. That's, being in a good place, feeling emotionally contentment, and just absolutely happy. I'm hearing the term like head over heels with how your life is right now, spending time with loved ones, and maybe enjoying the last few days or weeks with your children before they go back to school, even though you're like excited for them to go back to school, I do feel like it's that type of energy. And maybe for some of you, if you don't have children or you're not in a relationship, it's one of those where whatever energetic wounds you're holding on to, or karmic wounds that you may have, are holding you back from having that beautiful relationship, from being able to start a family, from being able to connect with others on a deeper level. It's something that you very much desire, that you want for yourself, even if it's not in the here and now, like at this moment, because some of you may be thinking, well, yeah, I do want that in the future, but not yet. I'm not there yet, but I do feel the majority of you really do want something more deeper, more serious. But also I feel like what you're looking for is a relationship that's like a relationship of happiness, and like the happiness and the contentment just comes with ease, where you don't even have to worry, that second guessing your partnership, second guessing whether they're going to take advantage of you or hurt you, or start an argument, or in that sense, right? I do feel that you get clear about what it is that is really, truly important for you when it comes to connection, relationship, family, friends, your people, your support system, your circle of friends, your network, whatever you want to call it, whoever it is that you lean on, or that you would wish to lean on. If you wish to call in like your soul family, your soul tribe, maybe you want to just have a tighter knit bond with, the people that are closest to you. Maybe it's already like your inner circle, but you just want it tighter, you just want to have more great times with them, and more experiences where it's like, oh, this is another one for the books. This was just like, where you can reflect and look back and just reliving whatever your weekend or your summer break or your summer vacation or whatever it was, whatever it brings back to you. Like, you can think back to it and you're like, yeah, man, I had a lot of fun, or that was super awesome, or I can't wait for us to go on another trip. Like I said, whether that's your circle of friends, your tight-knit group wanting to share more happy and exciting moments together like that, I do feel like some of you are really looking forward to that, because you're the card of appreciation. Regardless of what you've been through, tumultuous times, even when it feels like there isn't very much growth in your life or in your family, spiritual, financial, emotional, whatever it may be, personal growth, you may feel at times like it's been difficult, and maybe you feel like there are times where you look back and you're like, okay, I know I've grown, I know I've come a long way, I know that I've hit certain milestones in my adult life or my maturity level. I'm able to handle things a different way that maybe I would have, I don't know, stepped out of line with someone and maybe like a few years ago, right? I do feel that you do have a very certain appreciation for how far you've come, for the tough moments that you've gone through, because you know that it has brought you to a point where you now know what you want. Because realizing what you don't want and the experiences that you never wanted that came across your path has helped you to redefine and really clarify, hone in on what it is that you want. And after all kinds of tumultuous times, or ups and downs, or highs and lows, whatever it may be for you, maybe in your career, your finances, in relationships, and, letting go of sorry ass friends that were not dependable, figuring out who your true friends are, things of that nature, or who your, the people that you thought were your tightest, that you can depend on, that you were close, and then you realize that maybe you were wrong about certain people, and you get the clarity there. And it's like, regardless of all of that, regardless of how much it hurt, you really can look back in appreciation, because the good is now redefining, the bad is now redefining what the good is left for you, what you truly want on your next step. You have the Sun, the World, and the Knight of Cups. I mean, clearly, this is all about what makes Aquarius happy, what makes Aquarius feel established, fulfilled, ready for that next level, ready to step up. The Sun and the World card, I mean, chef's kiss. That is an amazing, amazing combination. The World card talks about completion, about your next level chapter. Maybe it's graduation, you finished school. Maybe you've elevated, you've gone from one position in your workplace to something higher. Maybe you've gone from a regular Joe Schmo day to day in your company to like big time lead that has like progressed in promotion after promotion after promotion, where it actually happened so quickly for you. You had no idea you could even make it this far so quickly. So I do feel like there are going to be, whether it's energetic upgrades, emotional upgrades, where you're now ready and willing to let go of what you for sure know has hurt you and no longer serves you. You're ready to welcome in love. You're ready to welcome in sincere and true friendships, true people in your circle of friends, right? Knowing who, the right people are for you. I feel like if you've got some bad influences that like to use and abuse you or put you in specific situations, you're letting all that shit go. I think you're outgrowing that type of energy that maybe you have had in the past. But again, I definitely feel like if you are looking to up level in your romantic life, well, let me tell you, Aquarius, the door to romance is here for you. You do have a very nice opportunity halfway through the month, towards the second half of the month. Don't worry about Mercury in retrograde. Yes, you should still date. Don't worry about that. Door to romance here is here for you, and it starts with self-love. It still starts with pouring into yourself so that you don't overextend yourself trying to impress the wrong people, trying to win someone over when you don't even know yet if they're the one for you, right? You're just kind of hoping to see where it goes. Don't give too much too quickly, right? Get to know each other. Take your time. If things run really fast in the very beginning, it can like crash and burn really quickly. Okay, so you want to avoid that, especially because you have the Four of Cups here next to the Devil card. Like I said, you run super hot and heavy and move really quickly and maybe a little too fast. It's like, start off really hot and heavy, super fast. Be careful that you don't crash and burn. Get to know each other. Take your time getting to know each other before you really start talking about some more serious stuff, right? I also have with the Knight of Cups here, I love that I have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups, because that does speak of this, that's not just about speaking and planning about what your future holds and what you're trying to manifest and call in for your future, but the Knight of Cups has already taken action. He's well on his way to move towards that partnership. But like I said, you got to be careful you're not moving too quickly, that you're not pressuring someone to keep up your pace, or that they're not pressuring you if you're not ready to get to that point. And also be careful of jealous people, of meddlers, of third parties, of people that are like not happy that now you no longer have time for them because you've got interested into someone else, right? You want to date someone, you want to get to know someone, and it's like that's your life. It's only fair, right? You want to be able to expand your horizons. I do feel like love definitely is here for you the second half of the month. The Sun card being the happiest card in the deck. I mean, it's a beautiful energy, regardless of the Judgment and the Five of Cups and the Devil. The Sun trumps it all, okay? So if you have felt like you've gone through too many dark times, too many pessimistic times where you feel like maybe you're never going to find the one, maybe you're never going to be able to meet the right person, or maybe every person that you meet, there's always a hidden agenda, or there's always some sort of problem on the other side in terms of jealous people, third parties, things like that. I do feel like you may be a little bit more low-key moving forward this time, because I feel like you've caught on to who really is in fact the one that's more of a meddler than you had wanted them to be, basically, right? So let me have a card for the Five of Cups. I do feel like, that's the card of crying over spilled milk. That's like, okay, what's done is done. You can't seem to move past it, whatever the situation may be for you, whether it's arguments, disagreements, or, turning your back on someone, or someone turning their back on you. I do feel like at the end of the day, you're no longer sacrificing your wants, your needs, your desires, and what makes you happy. And if you aren't supported by the people that are closest to you, to be able to have this love, this, you know, happily ever after family, loving partnership, children, something that you've been wanting for a long time. Maybe purchase a home together, maybe you know, have a live-in partnership, or having children running around the home that maybe one day you would like, or maybe you already have children and they have children also and you want to bring the families together. I think if you've had people that have been very disapproving for quite some time, it hurt to say, to kind of strip them of that power to make you feel bad. Obviously, you're still feeling bad about it. You're just not letting them know. I think that it's turning into more of an anger issue, and definitely something that needs to be healed here. Okay, so let me have a card for the Five of Cups. Yeah, told you. The Lovers card here. Okay, so Five of Cups and the Lovers. There could be an old partnership relationship that didn't work out, that you're thinking back at thinking, well, I really wish that things would have worked out with that person, or I really wish, or I hope that maybe someday we could still reunite, we could still reconcile things. I feel like there's still like this image of getting together and, you know, creating a life together, regardless of how much time has gone by. However, this can also go both ways. There could be someone who is thinking that they want this with you, and you're just like, no, what's done is done. I'm moving on and I'm doing whatever it is that I need to do to make myself happy. Yeah, look at that. It feels like soulmate love. It feels like this person is the one or was the one, but whatever happened between the two of you, it's just not worth repeating anymore, is what I'm hearing. So tell me what the block is in this relationship, in this situation. The block is that it ended. It's over and done with. I mean, you have the World twice. The Lovers and the Two of Cups together does signify like divine counterpart, deep relationship, soulmate connection, two people that have a very deep connection with each other, you know. But the block here is that it ended, and perhaps it's more of a final ending. It's like you've come to the realization that regardless of how you feel for each other, this can never come to fruition. Something big has happened, or there is a very big block between the two of you that doesn't allow the two of you to become you know, something more permanent. Okay, one more for the block. Yeah, there are too many things going on here. There is this disillusionment and illusion of what truly is this relationship. Are we really, you know, soulmates? Are we really meant to be together? Is there too much going on in our lives? I feel like there's a lot of confusion about this connection. I also feel that there is I don't feel like there's confusion when it comes to how do I say this? I feel like there is this energy of confusion surrounding you. Like, why can I not move past this person? Why do I still have this very strong attachment or connection to them? What am I missing? And vice versa. Like, we both know this isn't right, or we both know that we can't continue this connection. So, you know, what do we do here? I do feel like there has been a final say that this is not going to develop into anything serious, even if the two of you have serious feelings for each other or connections towards each other, right? But your words say there's a finality to it. Your heart is saying otherwise, and maybe even you may still be seeing each other hooking up or whatever, being physical with each other, showing affection. So let's see what the Devil card is about here. Controlling, possessive, codependency, jealous. Could be mother figure. Could be someone that could be like your baby mama, or someone that you had hoped to grow with. But unfortunately, I'm hearing like it's a tainted relationship. Okay, So this is very, very specific, Aquarius. Let me know down below if this resonates. The Empress can be mother, a mother figure. This can also be someone that you really look up to and are fond of, that you're very attracted to, but attracted to the point of being even a bit possessive, kind of stalking them and keeping tabs on them and wanting to know like their every move. They may not even realize that you are keeping tabs on them. Yeah, Nine of Wands. This connection, this relationship, or whatever the devil stands for here, it has brought about some dark times, you know, dark night of the soul, some shadow periods, whether it's for you or them or both of you. What else is this devil about? Yeah, Knight of Swords. That could have been you acting out, because it is air sign, acting out in this situation. Being angry, maybe just like kind of rushing as quickly as possible away from this. I'm also hearing afraid to admit something, so whatever that may mean for you. So Kipper, do you have any messages before I move on to the next one? So okay, thoughts, imprisonment, and distant horizons. So there's this energy of feeling like you are stuck or trapped in a specific situation. Imprisonment can mean jail time for some of you, or feeling like you are feeling imprisoned. I also feel like with that rat that's there, that mouse that's there, that it's got like feelings of entrapment, like someone has entrapped you. Someone has done maybe even binding or domination work on you to keep you where they want you, right? I feel like you've already caught on. I think that you're really thinking about it. I think that you've questioned. Why can't I seem to walk away or make changes in my life? Why have I not been able to progress? Why has my life not really moved forward the way I had thought it would have after all this time? The distant horizon card, although it can mean travel, they could be at a distance from you at this time, where it has given you some time to really think about everything and reflect and make a decision to to clear away any energetic cords that the two of you may have towards each other, to have a fresh start. Heavily cleansing your house is what I'm feeling as well. And not just your house, but I feel like all corners of your property, highs and lows, I'm definitely hearing, okay? And so, but the distant horizon can also be, especially next to the thoughts card, can also be daydreaming and thinking of someone, and maybe having this thought about who it is that you truly want to be with, okay? So let's see what the tea leaf has for you before I pull from the angel answers. So deep friendship with someone of the same sex. This could be someone that you're able to have a really honest conversation about what you're going through, your situation. I feel like you just kind of like spilled the tea on everything that you've gone through in the last few years. Bird flying, news is on its way. And sunrise, holy cow, look at that, two of them. Sunrise and sun, I've never seen that come out before. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, and happiness and well-being. And you have the sun card here. 3 sun cards. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm telling you, there is a lot of energy of feeling uplifted, feeling like you are breaking the chains that you have felt before, like shackled or, imprisoned, or feeling tight and bound, unable to get out of a specific situation, and finally feeling like you're breaking free, like you're, like you're flying away. Let's see. You have money path. The path with money is waiting for you to find it. The card of bow, you are highly thought of. The card of ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. and chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. I definitely feel like you set some certain boundaries here that have blocked your romantic life from progressing, and now it is time to move forward with someone new to be able to create the romantic life that you've been wanting. So now is the time to ask your angels, your spirit guides, guardian angels, a question, either one big question that can require a detailed answer, or 3 questions. Feel free to pause if you need to, as I will pull the cards right now. So for Aquarius, clarity for question number 1 for Aquarius. The card is wait. This is not the time for you to move quickly in a situation. It's not saying don't do it. It's just saying now is not the right time. You need to wait, as there is more information that needs to come through to help you make better decisions with the correct information that you have. I feel like there may be some information that you may be lacking, that you may be missing before you make a decision to move forward. Excuse me. For question number 2, Aquarius, question number 2. Peaceful resolution. Now remember what I said here. I do feel like you're just like, it's done. We both know things are not going to work out. Things are not meant to work out. What's done is done. This thing is over. Can we just both accept it and move on our separate ways, our merry ways? Even if someone has given you a hard time, even if they're in agreement or you're both in agreement to a specific situation that it's not meant to work out, or that it may never work out, I do feel like there will be a peaceful resolution where the two of you will be able to compromise and move forward, okay? Or it could be a group of people. So let's see what question number 3 has for you. The card of trust. Okay. At this time, your angels are saying that it is time for you to trust in the wait, trust in the unfolding, trust in what spirit guides, guardian angels are navigating, what path they're navigating you through. They will bring about a new sense of clarity. Even if things feel or seem like they're not going to work out the way you want them to, it doesn't mean the end result won't be the same. Remember, when you're manifesting or when you're asking the universe, your spirit guides, guardian angels, God Almighty, what it is that you truly want, pray for, need, desire, that you ask for what it is or something better. And you've got to trust that the universe knows what that something better is for you, or if what you're asking for truly is that's something better, okay? So if you asked one big question about what it is that you should do next, how you should handle a situation, there is an opportunity here for a peaceful resolution, whether between 2 people, a group of people, in a specific situation. As much as you want to, kind of end things and be very clear about certain things, and I feel like someone here is trying to draw a line in the sand with that sword. I do feel like Spirit is saying, just give it some time, wait. There are other things, other situations behind the scenes that are unfolding, and also new information that can come to light. Trust in the wait. Trust that things will work out for you, even if it feels like things are in a tough situation at this time. My goodness, Aquarius, your reading has gone on super long. It's time for me to end this here, but I really thank you so much for your support. Remember, guys, give it a thumbs up. I know that when there's gaps in my readings and my uploads, I tend to flop out of the YouTube algorithm, so I would really love and appreciate it if you just give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Help me get back out in the algorithm. And I would absolutely appreciate it if you double tap that bell to subscribe, so when you go live. I think, like I said, I think I'm feeling like live weekly readings are going to be it. I'll do all signs, and I'll schedule it in advance so that you'll be able to see it pop up that there is a live coming for you. Okay, guys? So cannot wait to see what's next for you. Your mid-month should be coming up next, but not if I don't do a weekly first. So I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.